A U.S. Navy plane crashing into water south of Japan today with 11 people on board, and this is just the latest mishap for the U.S. Navy in a matter of months. The C-2 Greyhound transport plane, similar to this aircraft, came down as it was carrying passengers and cargo from Japan to the USS Ronald Reagan carrier. 8 people were rescued, but 3 others are missing. The cause of the crash not immediately clear. The U.S. Navy has had 2 fatal collisions in Asian waters this year, leaving 17 sailors dead and prompting the removal of 8 top officers. Donald Trump tweeting today about the crash, saying, "The U.S. Navy is conducting search and rescue following the aircraft crash. We are monitoring the situation. Prayers for all involved." Before that post, the president, who's now in Florida for the American Thanksgiving holiday, reignited a couple of his recent feuds, including this one with the NFL, saying the league is now thinking about a new idea, keeping teams in the locker room during the National Anthem next season. That's almost as bad as kneeling. When will the highly paid commissioner finally get tough and smart? The issue is killing your league. And LeVar Ball, the father of one of the 3 now freed UCLA basketball players detained in China on suspicion of shoplifting, once again in Trump's crosshairs for downplaying Trump's role in the player's release. Trump tweeting, "It wasn't the White House, it wasn't the State Department, it wasn't LeVar's so-called people on the ground in China that got his son out of a long-term prison sentence. It was me, all caps, too bad. LeVar is just a poor man's version of Don King, but without the hair." And at the end of this post, Trump calling Ball an ungrateful fool. New dramatic footage shows a North Korean soldier's escape last week from the reclusive nation. His Jeep racing for the border with South Korea before it crashes. Then he bolts on foot while being chased under a hail of gunfire by North Korean border guards before he makes it across the dividing line, severely hurt. The UN command saying today that North Korea violated the armistice agreement by firing weapons across the military demarcation line and briefly crossing it. And an update on the defector's health coming from doctors in South Korea today who say the man has regained consciousness. He is breathing on his own after 2 surgeries to remove bullets from his body.